Mission 3, Chapter 1, 2001 Alexander. Huggies spelled with AZ. We had a bouncing baby boy. We named him Alexander. Alexander is now walking and talking up a storm. His goal in life is to keep up with his siblings and wait for them to slip with their toys and dissect them when they are not looking. Cornelia's dolls were beheaded to see what was on the inside, and TJ's Buzz Lightyear was disassembled and all the parts were scattered all over the kitchen floor. That's Alexander always thinking. A chip off the old block, Alex would say. To process the past couple of years, I decided to take some extra time off from work. I have a good number 2 Agent Q. He can handle things until I return. Cornelia and TJ are both in school now. Alexander wanted to go to school with them. I had to remind him that he was not old enough yet, and that his time was coming. He said, "Okay, Daddy," and would go back to playing. I dropped off the 2 oldest children. Today it's just Alexander and me. I'm not feeling the park, so I decided to treat him to Chuck E. Cheese. That way we can eat and play games. He would like that. We pull up to Chuck E. Cheese and Alexander's eyes got big as hubcaps. He did not know what to do first. He saw all the kids and the fun stuff to do. I thought it was only going to be us, but a classroom at the elementary school won an all-expenses-paid day at the Mase. Oh well, let's go for it. We are here now. Besides, he loves other kids. His stomach started growling, and he said, "Daddy, I'm hungry, let's eat." "Son, be patient. We have ordered the food. For now, let's get the tokens." Alexander replied, "But Dad, I am starving." I had to laugh because his brother years before would say the same thing. "Again, it's being made. Here is a snack to tie you over." "Thanks, Daddy." I figured at this time I could ask the million-dollar question. "So, Alexander, who is the best parent, me or Mommy?" "Mommy is the best." The wind completely came out of my sails. I said, "Buddy, why is that?" "She makes the best potatoes and let me eat all I want." "I love you too, Daddy." "I love you also, son." In my head, I am thinking, another child has been brainwashed by my wife. We are having a good time. Alexander has to pee. So, I walk him to the back where the restrooms are. While coming out of the restroom, I saw a group of guys moving what looked like cases of diapers. I'm wondering, when did Chuck E. Cheese get into the diaper business? Should I leave it alone or be Dudley Do-Right? Dudley Do-Right it is. I tell Alexander not to say a word. We walked to the back and saw a room full of Huggies diapers. Here's the problem, they were spelled wrong. They are spelled with a Z in the name. These are bootleg diapers and pull-ups. I grabbed one for evidence and got Alexander out of there because my child's safety is my first priority. We started walking back to the front, but I did not know one of the guys saw me taking a diaper. I must be slipping in my later years. I found out later he made a phone call to none other than Miguel Ortiz, number 3 on America's Most Wanted list. Anyhow, I finished up with Alexander. He got a toy with all his tickets. It will probably be torn apart before we make it home. Alex is not going to be happy because I got a case on my vacation again. She is going to explode. I must be a case magnet, or maybe the kids are one. I picked up Cornelia and TJ from school. I asked TJ first how his day went. Cornelia jumped in with how her day was. I stepped in and said, "Cornelia, what is my rule?" "Age order." "But Dad, he was too slow." TJ replied, "You did not give me a chance to get a word out. Go ahead, Cornelia, since it's burning you up to share." "Thank you." "Daddy, let me tell you. Carla told James that told Kelly that told me that Lex's brother caught a bad rash from some diapers their mother bought from the corner store. It put little Jay, her brother, in the hospital. This is what Alexander and I just saw." For once, Cornelia had some useful information. "Anything else?" "Nope, nothing else." "TJ, how was your day?" To be honest, that was a lot of information from Cornelia. "I am good. Just the usual math." "Okay, cool. We got some leftover pizza from Chuck E. Cheese." They felt betrayed. "Dad, how could you go to Chuck E. Cheese without us?" "Me and your brother just was in the neighborhood and stopped in. That was it. Next time, we all will go." "Okay, no problem." We made it home, but I could not stop thinking about what Cornelia said. I must stop this before another child is harmed again. As much as this will pain me to say it, but I need help with this one. I must call Vlad. Lord help me. We have not talked since that day at the Wolf Chase Galleria Mall where Garza met his end. The sniper saved my life, but Garza was my friend and mentor. I have to cast my feelings to the side and focus on the case. I call Vlad. He picks up on the first ring. He says, "Brother, how are you and the family?" "We are good, Vlad." "I know. You have problem with some bootleg diapers." "How do you know about this?" "We have same problem in Bristol." "You moved out of Nashville?" "Yes. I bought a farm for the kids to play around on safely. Besides, wife loves NASCAR. She has a need for speed." "How soon can you come to Bristol?" "Why Bristol? It started here and made its way to Memphis. Let's follow the evidence here before the scent gets cold." "Okay, I can be up there in the morning." "Duh. Sounds good." The dynamic duo is back in business. "You Robin, I am Batman. See you tomorrow, Vlad." Mission 3. Chapter 2. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. I made station chief to replace Garza. I was satisfied with the economic boost it gave me, but I still could not get over the fact that I had to lie about what really happened. My mentor was a criminal and was killing people without any thought to the oath he took to uphold the flag against anyone seeking to destroy the American way of life, both foreign and domestic. Not to mention my friend or my nemesis had him killed by a sniper. For now, I have to let it go because I have a job to do and a family to keep safe. On my way home, I got a call from Mrs. Garza. She asked me to come by. She wanted to talk to me. I said for sure. It was on my way home. They had a nice home in the Fraser community not far from where we live. As I was pulling up to the house, I was wondering what was going on. She did not speak to me at the funeral or afterwards when I dropped Garza's things off. From the office, not sure what I am getting myself into. I ring the doorbell. She said, "Come in." The door is open. Not feeling this one. The last time I went through an unlocked door was when I was shot in the chest with a double-barrel shotgun from Grandma Hazel trying to protect her grandson. I still feel the impact of that shot in my sleep. I walked in slowly and cautiously. She is sitting in the living room knitting. I said, "Hello, Mrs. Garza. How are you doing?" "Boy, sit down. If I wanted, you dead, I could have killed you a million times. Your routine never changes. Stop to get coffee at Enrique's Deli, then the cleaners, and then home. I was a sniper during the Gulf War. Did you know that?" "No, ma'am." "Don't play with me now, sit down." "Yes, ma'am. The reason I wanted to talk to you is because I wanted to apologize for the way I treated you. I honestly thought you killed my Henry to get his job until a package arrived at my house the other day. It had no return address. I opened it up, and it was $1 million in $100 bills. I realized you lied to keep Henry's name clean and make sure I get his pension." "Yes, ma'am." "Son, I hated he put you in a situation where you had to cover for him. That's okay, he would have done it for me. You really did not know Henry as much as you thought. He had a dual personality. He would lock you up one day and steal oxygen out of air the next day. Been like that as long as I could remember. He joined the Bureau to get rich. Who would look at the people that was supposed to catch criminals. Easy money, he would always say. I want no part of it. That's why we got separated. We have not lived together for over 40 years. We promised never to get divorced, but I could not be a part of doing wrong. I am a veteran first and wife second. I love America. You understand me, son?" "Yes, ma'am. I want you to do me a favor. Find out who sent me this money and stop them before more bodies are found. Henry was not the mastermind. He was a patsy. Always was and always will be. I love my small town, and I don't want nobody else to get hurt or killed. Here are the keys to Henry's other house. It's downtown on President's Island by Mud Island. Be careful, 00. They are playing for keeps. Watch your back and keep your family safe. Once you step into this world, there is no turning back, you hear?" "Yes, ma'am." I left there more confused than ever. Chief was not smart enough to do this alone, but I keep pulling at this string, what will begin to unravel. Are there more corrupt cops at the office? Time to go home. Alex and the kids are waiting for me, so we can eat dinner together. Now I have 2 cases at once. Mission 3. Chapter 3. See something, say something. I got home and the kids rush me as usual. I pretend like I am a grizzly bear trying to eat them. TJ jumps on my back, Cornelia grabs a leg, and Alexander grabs my other leg, or my foot. Alex says, "Okay, let daddy get inside the door." Honestly, this is one of the best parts of my day. She is now a full-time stay-at-home mom. With the rising cost of childcare and the fact that my grandma got sick and could not keep them anymore, this was best for us. With my promotion, I was making enough money. Alex went back to school at the Millington Naval Base working on her degree. We cleared the table. Time for our usual blockbuster-a-thon. Then Alex noticed my mind was not in the room, but was somewhere else. She said, "What's wrong?" The kids were doing their own thing. So, I said I went to go and see Mrs. Garza. She apologized for a lot of things that she said to me at the funeral. Well, that's good, right? Yes. She also received a package in the mail with $1 million in it. She said Chief was a patsy and was not the person in charge. I should continue looking into the deaths of all those people from the last case. If this will bring you a peace of mind, close it out. The kids and I are good. All I ask is that you give me a break every now and then to do my hair and feet and have a zen moment. Deal. I had to push back the Bristol trip because I forgot it was my turn to take Alexander to get his shots. Alex was worn out from the last time. He ran out of the room on her. He got that one from me. When I was a kid, I jetted on my mom. My Uncle Gene held me down so I could take my shots for school. Funny how you remember your childhood in patches. Good old Hollywood clinic. Alexander surprised me. He did really well. He told me that he was ready to go to school with his brother and sister. He understood that this was the only way to do that. I said let's go to 31 Flavors since you did so well. He started dancing. That kid loves food and snacks. Mission 3. Chapter 4. Towing the line. My car would not start. I did not trip about it. I will just call a tow truck. Now my phone is not working. Strange. I say to Alexander, let's walk to Grandma's house. It's just down the street. He said, okay, Daddy. We started walking. My son then tells me he is tired and can I pick him up? I picked him up and put him on my shoulders. We walked a little further. Now he is saying it's cold up there on my shoulders. I said, boy, we got to get to Grandma's house. The next thing I know, 2 dudes jumped out of a van and snatched Alexander and me. I have to stay cool for the safety of my son and wait on the right moment to open up a can of whoop, but on these whoever they are. We stopped by the railroad tracks, and a limousine was waiting on us. It was public enemy number 3 Miguel Ortiz. The last time I saw him, he was in a Bureau dark site underneath a cornfield in Nebraska. How did he get out? Double O. So good to see you. How long has it been? Too long. Sit. You and Alexander, please. We have snacks for boy. We sat down in the car. He says, Double O, I am skipping what you say long talk and get down to business. I want you to stop this investigation into the feet toning case. It is not healthy for you or your family. Capiche? Alexander is over there eating every snack he sees. So Double O, do we understand one another? Yes, Miguel, we have an understanding. My driver will take you back to your car. It is good as new. I get Alexander back in his booster seat, and sure enough the car cranks right up. He is now moaning because of all that junk food from Miguel's limo. Alex is going to have a meltdown when we get home. Miguel just doesn't know it, but he has put a battery in my back to finish this case for sure now. Time to turn off my 00 switch and turn on Super Dad. Mission 3. Chapter 5. Choices. Mom is waiting for me so she can go out and catch a break from homework, house chores, and clothes washing. I got it for the rest of the day. Each child has their own pile of clothes to fold. Alexander drifts into his usual thing, tearing apart a tape recorder to see how it works. Mom has left. Now on to more pressing matters. Pillow fight with the 3 of them. We do this every week, then we clean up before Alex get back. She normally calls, so we know how much time we have left. This time Alex did not call us. The kids were jumping off the couch WWF style. Who walks in, Mom? TJ pointed at me. I pointed at Cornelia, and Alexander did not know what was going on. Mom did not freak out. She laughed and joined in. Afterwards I asked what happened. You came back early. My friends were talking about how bad they have it at home. I could not relate, so I left and came home. Pizza and hot wings are done. Help yourself, honey. Alex says she forgot to tell me someone was lurking around the house. I did not think anything of it. I thought it was your office at first, but then I noticed they were speaking Spanish. Remember I learned Spanish last year. Alex, what were they saying? It was weird. The Reaper is not home, we must find him immediately. Honey, who is the Reaper? I dropped my head and said, I was the Reaper before I met you. That was a lifetime ago. I thought you were 00 status. I had 20 confirmed kills. That's how I got 00 status. Okay, is there anything else I need to know, Mr. Reaper? Honey, don't get mad, it never came up. So, I felt it was no need to bring up a horrible thing. I tried to leave it in the past. I get it. Question. Will there be payback that will affect me and the kids? I don't think so. Maybe. I'm not sure. Kevin, you are scaring me. We are perfectly safe. I would have believed it until they found our house again. I'm going to take the kids to New York until this case is over. Honey, I got this. Kevin, we cannot afford to test that theory in case you don't. I yielded and said okay. I understand. Can we enjoy tonight? and you and the kids are flying out tomorrow. Alexander on a plane with all that noise. He will go berserk. We will take the train. Can you arrange for some of your team to escort us there? I can do that. Then it's settled. We are leaving in the morning. Mission 3. Chapter 6. Smokey has picked up a scent. This may work to my advantage. Now that my family is safe, I can focus on who sent the money and why they are making and selling imitation diapers. When I drop them off at the train station, I will make my way to Bristol. I see now this has gone too far. Maybe my career has run its course. Alex has taken the kids away because she does not feel safe. I made a promise to her back in Virginia that my job will not interfere in our lives or our future children's lives. I have broken that promise. Stay focused, Kevin. I am thinking to myself, close it out and bring your family back home. I finally got to Vlad's house. This guy has created a war room in his barn. He monitors every criminal on the most wanted list. He really is taking this Batman role playing to the max. He has all the latest equipment money can buy. Vlad, what do you have for me? I have tracked the first time these diapers made their way to Tennessee. A shipment was picked up at the Norfolk terminal and trucked to Bristol to be distributed throughout the southern region. I tracked one of the drivers down yesterday. He has a girlfriend that lives in Bristol, Virginia. Okay, good. Where is he now? Vlad hits a button, and the floor opens up to a set of stairs. Vlad, not again. Comrade, follow me. I walk down the stairs, and what do I see? The driver was butt naked and afraid. He has been waterboarded all last night. I said, Vlad, this is not right. We are not those people anymore. Duh. But the old ways still get job done. Peter, tell him what you told me. Yes, sir. Mr. Vlad, I work for Miguel Ortiz. He is shipping those imitation diapers all over the lower 48 states. It is a multi-million-dollar business. And the rashes. Dr. Marceau botched the formula in one batch back in Spain. We have been trying to track it, but we have had no success until now. What is Ortiz's goal? He has been funding something called feet toning. He uses this as hush money to pay off local authorities. Vlad, I did not know this. We have to stop him and fast. Peter, where is Ortiz? Last I heard, he was going to New York to take care of some personal business. Oh my God, I got to go now. Alex and the kids are on the train to New York. Comrade, calm down. I will go with you. You will never make it in time by car. What do you have in mind? We fly. I have my pilot's license now and a runway on the back of the farm. What about Peter? He is free to go. He knows if he says anything. I will find him and wipe out his whole family. Don't you, Peter? Yes. Mr. Vlad, put your clothes on and go before I change my mind. Peter leaves running like a scalded dog. Vlad, you know he is going to call Miguel the moment he can. I know. I want him to. New York is too big to find him, so we make him find us. Now we go. I have people in place in New York. Mission 3. Chapter 7. Facing my fears. We are on the plane and Vlad is doing a great job of scaring me half to death. He is trying to talk on the cell phone with his wife and drive. All I can think about is Alex and the kids. I have been calling but no answer. I call Maria, my mother-in-law. She finally picks up. She said they had not arrived from the train station. Now I am really worried. My phone rang. It's Alex, or so I thought. Hello, Alex. No, Migo. It's Miguel. Where are my family? I told you, my friend, to leave it alone. Now you listen to me. Meet me in the meat district. A car will pick you up there and bring you to us. If you are late, you know what will happen. It will be like Dublin all over again. Miguel hangs up. I am losing my mind now. He has my wife and kids. What I am going to do? I can't lose them like what happened in Dublin again. Comrade, we have time. What happened? After wiping the tears from my eyes. When I was with the Special Forces in a joint operation in Ireland, we cornered Miguel in a house full of innocent civilians. I begged him to surrender, but Miguel was so evil. He surrendered, but we did not know he rigged the house to blow up with C4. We did not think to sweep the house. Everything was happening so fast. As the family was gathering some things to testify against Miguel, the C4 went off, killing everyone inside. I was at the front door. I almost died. When I woke up, I was at a dark sight. Miguel was there also. He laughed at what he had done. I wanted to kill him, but the government needed information from him. I never forgot. Carol, David, and Lindy. Vlad, this cannot happen again. Comrade, take a deep breath and calm down. Cool heads prevail. Now go to the car, and I will follow. Swallow this. What is it? An untraceable tracking device. I will find you. Promise. I got to the car. They put a mask over my head. We finally arrived at the warehouse. I see Alex and the kids sitting. They are okay. They are playing PlayStation, not really knowing what's going on. Miguel says, "Come, so we can talk like men. Leave women and children here." They are surrounded by security with no way of escape. I am thinking about my training. Unfortunately, it did not include my wife and children as hostages. I go with Miguel. He says 00. All you had to do was turn a blind eye, and all would be well. But no, you had to stick your nose in my business again. Now you must pay for the consequences of your disobedience. The next thing I hear was the sound of a sniper rifle and men hitting the ground. It was Vlad. He came through. The only one left was Miguel. Vlad yelled, "He is yours, comrade. Take me in 00. I know my rights. I will be out at this time tomorrow." I looked at Alex and the kids. Alexander said, "Kick his butt, Daddy." I rushed Miguel, and we fell. I started laying him out. Punch after punch. I did not know he had a knife hidden in his boot. So he stabbed me in the leg. I rolled over to remove the knife. Miguel is bragging about how I am going to die in front of the rugrats. He lunged at me. He forgot about the art of war. Deception is key. I sidestepped him and wrapped my good old chicken wire around his neck. "Good night, Irene." It was finished. The kids ran to me. I was hurting, but I needed those hugs. Alex hit me on the arm, then hugged me. Vlad was up on the rooftop dancing. I said, "Honey, this is my last case. I am done. I just want to be a good dad and husband." "Honey, you need a doctor." "No, what I need is some White Castle." Funny, we are going to Jacobi Hospital then. Food. Big Alexander. That day, I learned a valuable lesson. 1. Your past can come back to haunt you. 2. Never take your family for granted. 3. You must know when it's time to hang them up. The end.